We gather here today to remember Harold George Smith and some of the things he did that made a special place in our hearts. The reason we gather today for Harold is to remember happy times and stories, to share pain and to hurt and to cry, not to try to hide all the feelings, as you are with the people that meant the most to him, and they are all feeling what you are feeling and can share that on this day. Grief is nature's way of healing a broken heart. My name is Natalie Aldescu, and I will be performing today's ceremony and hope that every part of this service will honour Harry's life. On behalf of Tempest, Adrian, Christian and Eric, I would like to thank you all for being here today and would like to think that not just today, but in the coming days, weeks and months, you would lean in close to the family while they are adjusting to life without their dad in person. After the ceremony today, the family would like to invite you all to Ipswich Brothers League Club function room, where you can continue remembering this man together and sharing the memories you have. For it is with these stories and laughs that the family hold on to in the harder times. It's good to share and to have a giggle where appropriate. We are celebrating a man with many names: husband, father or dad, grandfather or poppy, uncle, cousin, friend, Harold, Harry and fisherman. Harold George Smith was born in Wagga Wagga on 18th of June 1936, a son to proud parents Eunice and George Smith. He grew up in Wagga Wagga but stretched out his wings at the age of 17 and moved to Brisbane to start a traineeship as a welder. While working weekdays at a young age, he spent his weekends with his pop's boat down the canals at the Gold Coast and later started going on deep sea fishing expeditions. Here is where he met his best mate Franco. He was passionate about deep sea fishing, and it's fit to say that he died doing what he loved the most to do. At the age of 20, he met his wife Marion. He and Marion spent a wonderful life together for 40 years until the sad passing of Marion. They had 4 children, and here today we have Tempest, Adrian, Christian and Eric, who shortly will each have their own story to tell about their dad. Marion did nothing but encourage Harry's dreams with deep sea fishing, and in doing so, Harry won many awards for his angling. Welder by day, creating angles, and deep sea fishing in spare times in angling expertise. He was a joker on the boats and always loved a cold beer after each catch. I'm sure you all have some funny stories about the catches and times on the boat that didn't go quite according to plan. Many memories were made during these deep fishing expeditions. The boys couldn't wait to be old enough to go on fishing trawlers with their dad, and Tempest decided quickly that it wasn't for her, so stayed home with Mum instead during these fishing trips. Harry was sure to be teaching his sons, so the winning of awards was passing down to his sons as well. After meeting with the family, looking through photos and hearing stories through tears and laughter, I got a pretty good picture of who this man was. To his friends, he was very understanding and always wanted to help kind of guy. To his family, warm, loving and a wonderful provider to them. And to his grandkids, he was the fun grandpa who always gave them lollies even when the parents weren't looking. I'm sure Zale will be able to tell you this himself when he talks about his pop. Can we all take a moment and stand to sing Amazing Grace together, as this was one of his favourite songs. Amazing Grace. Thank you. As each one of the children would like to say something, I would ask that Tempest, Adrian, Christian and Eric would come up now and support each other while they tell of their dad. Thanks, Tempest. Tempest, thank you. Thanks so much. He sure was a lucky father to have such amazing children who idolised him. Now, if Zale could come up and now say your little piece. We're just saying The Man from Snowy River by Banjo Patterson. Thank you, Zale. Thank you, Zale. That was truly a moment where Poppy would have been so proud of you. The journey of grief is long, and those who walk it should not have to walk it alone. Being here today with the family shows them how much you each love Harry and that gives them a little peace inside knowing he will not be forgotten. We honour a man who has touched many lives. As I ask the pallbearers to come forward, if you would all take up the candle that was given to you on entrance and the blessing card. As the pallbearers cart the coffin out of the room, please light up your candles and let's say together the blessing. May you go forward today with a small flickering of light in your soul. May the memories of your loved one begin to bring comfort rather than pain. May the words, touch and presence of others bring solace. And may you be blessed in your coming in and going out, grateful for a life lived and a legacy left behind. Go in peace.